Now, newsman Dennis Daly presents his unique look at current events in another of his wide-ranging daily video blogs.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. There's a nip in the air here in Palm Springs. Some people think it's cold. I just think it's invigorating. I'm reminded of all of those hay rides and fall festivals we had back in Indiana. And I'm also reminded of apples for some reason. I did some research and found out that apples show up in the historical record as far back as 8000 BC. By the way, when Latin emerged as a language in about 200 BC, the Latin word for delight became the English word fruit. St. Jerome told monks in 400 AD to start grafting apples to try to get better varieties. In the 1660s, Sir Isaac Newton saw an apple fall, wondering if it fell in a straight line, and invented the rules of gravitation. In the 1880s, a missionary named Johnny Appleseed went around the U.S. planting apples. Now, he didn't just plant the trees at random. He actually started nurseries, putting fences around the trees. It was in 1904, during an address at the St. Louis World's Fair, that Dr. J.T. Stinson told the audience, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." But what is all the to-do about apples? Well, in ancient times, they were the real source of sweetness. By colonial times, the apple was prized because it could do a lot of different things. You could eat them raw, slice them up, put a little salt on them, or bake them in pies. And even if the cook couldn't find any additional sugar, well, the sweet tart taste of the apple on its own was quite often enough. Now, cider was the main drink in the colonies before soft drinks. Children drank unfermented cider. It had no alcohol content, but the adults drank fermented hard cider. That was in the days before beer. And in the days before refrigeration, the pioneers found that apples could last across the winter if they kept them in a cool, dark place. Today we have many varieties of apples to choose from, including my least favorite, the Red Delicious. Red Delicious apples may be red, but I don't think they're delicious. I'm Dennis Daly with your Daily News Update.